Greetings, this is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster. So, it's March, it was March 31st when we completed principal photography on the Return of the Shadow, so the Shadow's Return, the Transtech 2018 pilot story, alttransformers.com Return, based on the Transtech magazine from 2003, and all those stories from that period that were on during the making of Transtech 1, and with the solemn promise that at some point in the 2000s, all of them would be produced, or at least all the best of them would be produced. Yeah, that site went under. The alltransformers.com was a university site. There were a bunch of others that were associated. One or two of them went on to do stuff for other Transformers productions. Most didn't. I didn't either. We did our fan film. That was it. And yeah, so yeah, Transtech became a 24-episode epic based on the fourth season of Transformers and the last season of Beast Wars. And yeah, so we did our own fan film, and that's what we managed to pull off. So yeah, we did more of them though. We did the canonical Bring Rick Hunter Home thing. Yes, we know that that's only in the American version of Robotech. The Japanese version, they don't mention Rick Hunter at all in the final story. Yes, we know that. But in the American one, yeah, we've been over with the other making of video talking about how the Tommy Yoon version was not exactly all that good, but Love Live Alive was worse in 2013. We attempted to rectify that with our version, with the Space Bridge, well, End of the Circle, and then Space Bridge in 2016. There's a version of Space Bridge where we had, in 2016, where we went back in 2018 in preparation for this other one, did a sort of a script run through, came up with one of the ideas that was floating around was a Robotech oriented story dealing with some of the Yoon footage, dealing with why Elisa Hayes doesn't have a son, because that's dumb, even though that's in the End of the Circle. We explained that away in this story. It's kind of dark, but we did. We also showed the Timinus Battle for Aptera scene. That's in it. We did the Aptera, the giant monster thing. That's in it. The Queen Invid coming back, that's in it. Yeah, so this is basically the Robotech Rebels thing that you wanted. We narrowed that down to more of the Jimticon story of having the space god guy be just this all-powerful, like, demi-agent guy. Similar to Hadon, but not exactly. Werewolf Fuzzy Face, he was playing him in the movie, because we thought that would be funny. Originally, he was going to be a panda bear, but we decided no. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's been a couple months since that one. It's now late July, and production may begin again as we're on B-Unit Star Trek Chimera footage. That there will be on the space set doing another Robotech and another Transtech. The second half of this 46-minute story, first I have to write it, because there has to be a little bit of a script to follow, because if you don't have any script at all, it's going to be awkward. That would be about 22 pages of material that goes into a 46-minute episode. It's 11 pages for each episode, and a lot of these fan stories were about 11-12 pages if you take out all the fluff. So they're perfect. There's 110 of them. Probably only 45 of which are worthy. And probably that'll be narrowed down to about half that. Yes, we will put the alt Transformers and anybody that has bylines, any of the stories that turn out to be so awesome that we have to cover it. Yes, you will have your name in the credits. You won't be paid because nobody gets paid, not even us. Um, we do it out of pocket, so it'll be cool to see your story out there, and with the credits on it. The Robotech one was, of course, a Timinus Adamicon story with a little bit of Jim Takon in there, a little bit of Mark's cards in there, and referencing the Tommy Yoon books from the vantage point of that as premised in there. And Jack McKinney, the end of the Circle books. Looks like the next one will have some homage to Macross 7 and Macross Plus a little bit. It'll have some homage to apparently a jungle planet is going to be involved in it. There is, I don't think the band is going to save the world. That's kind of silly. But the Proto Devils might be in it. The Proto Devil from 7, or some version of that. It'll tie in a little bit to Carta, because the Predaking villain bad guy kind of looks like the Predaking bad guy in the 2000 the 1994 Carta. Looks a little bit like him. So is it and Alicom does too. Looks like his assistant. So is there a connection? Kind of, actually. So all those characters might reappear at some point in. Yeah. So while Chimera is coming out of hiatus, we're also going to have this Robotech thing and all the other stuff, and we're also going to 2019 is going to have all kinds of fan stuff, but into 2018 Robotech thing. It looks like the greenlit the second half of this thing, the second half of this story, like we did with Space Bridge, the Bioship mystery, which I added back in the. It was unfinished until 2018. It didn't have the crunching the city parts in it, so I added those from the internet, crunching various buildings and showing that. I added that in because it wasn't in there. So the 2018 version of Space Bridge is the most modern, accurate version. It's 720p, but that's what it is. So that's for YouTube and consumption and download and MP4 and all that. Yeah. So yeah, Return of the Circle 2. I don't know whether the second half is called Return of the Circle 2, or whether it's something like the Children of Shadow, perhaps, because that was the second half, Children of Shadow. It might be called Children of Shadow. We'll see. Yeah. So yeah, this is the making of, and it's July 23rd, 2018. We're about 2 months away from roughly June. Actually, that was March, or 4 months away. March 31st to April, May, and June. Wow, 3 months away from that. Yeah, and we have not written a script for Carta, the remake thing. We'll probably just take the script from the original Carta and just sort of use it. That's probably what will happen. Because no one's seen it. No one's going to see it because it had music in it. So yeah, we probably just like steal our own stuff. Why not? Make it a little better this time. So there you go. Robotech, Car of the Robots on the Cheap, other things. Yeah. So Macross thingy. We're not doing too much Macross 7 because it's very obscure. It's more like we'll homage it, like when the ship showed up, the SDF-7 thing showed up, and oh, there it is, the SDF-7, haha, wink. The SDF Autobot from Trans, which you've never actually seen, but we have a giant Metroplex, so there he is. Yeah, and so yeah, and other ships and bioships and things, and yeah, the city holds the bioship like a scepter at one point. But we already shot that, but yeah, we'll do it again. It didn't work. So yeah, there's a bunch of Robotech things going on. That's all. Yeah. So yeah, this is Kal Kat, the Kal Kat store, and you're watching the Kal Kat on the channel. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I wanted this is just a quickie update thingy. It appears that the next year's Silicon Valley Comic Con will be in August, which is weird. That'll be strange. It's not this August, it's next year. I'm assuming that Baycon will be later. Why don't I look up? Silicon Valley Comic Con will be August 16th through 18th, 2019, at the McHenry Convention Center in San Jose. Well, looks like they're going to have some Star Wars people there. Maybe some just Star Trek as well. So we'll see, yeah. Silicon Valley Comic Con. There's a lot of videos about Comic Con and Fanime from last year online if you want to check those out. I wasn't the only one there. There are lots of people there. Almost something like a venue of, it must have been at least 3,000 or 4,000 Comic Con, and not more. And Fanime, it seemed like there were more than 3,000 or 4,000. So yeah, let's check out Fanime here. Fanime Con is going to be very dapper. It's going to have English gentlemen. Fanime Con 25th anniversary Silver Celebration will be on May 24th to 27th, 2019 at the McHenry Center in San Jose. Yeah, so I know it's a little early to announce Fanime is May 24th through 27th, and apparently it's going to be about their anniversary, but I'm assuming they're going back to the anime stuff. And also, it's possible that Mark's Cards may attend. Also in 2019, tentatively of course, Disneyland. Returning to Disneyland after 4 years and going back over there. So we shall have to see. 2019 should be full of stuff. Late in 2018, Chimera will finally be out. Yay! The storybooks and game and Starship Locations. Yeah, we keep saying this over every year. There's going to be a little bit of a hiatus in August, but then production, you probably won't even notice. Yeah, so also a lot of the footage of the Mousetrap Project 2019 movie, so a lot of the weirdness of that was already shot at the conventions this summer, so that would be released. Yeah, a lot of the goofy like weird stuff was shot amongst the convention. Apparently the premise will be something to the effect of the park is gone, but they've gone to a convention center. We see the alien planet because they've been taken to the alien planet and it's the convention center. Yeah, that should be fun. If it's not this footage from this time around, it'll be the 2019 footage that does that. Probably the 2019 footage would make more sense. But yeah, Starship Locations continues. The story, the things we were working on, the discs, the conversions, worked for some of them, but not for all. And we do not have a way to release any of the seasons of the Kal Kat show following the show, 2016, 2017, 2018, on DVD yet. We don't have that yet. We have very expensive versions of it, but nothing that's concrete that can be released. When Chimera comes out, it will be free, and it will be on all the platforms. So yeah, so you'll be able to have the Chimera. Yeah. So let's see if there's anything current that's more current. Oh, not just Chimera. Oh yeah, the alttransformers.com, not to be confused with alt-right, is the going ahead. And I have looked at a story, one of the stories that was in there, just happened to be in the alphabetical order, one of the stories, and accepted it as a screenplay for the next trans tech / alt-right, not alt-right, alttransformers.com. That was a former website. It was on many university websites back in the ancient 1990s. I kept their slash fiction and Transformers slash fiction. And of course, this will be a tamer version that will be released because we don't want to get flagged off YouTube, but it will be suggestive. Yes, if there is some slash pairings, it will be suggestive. But only suggestive, because, yeah, we don't want to get kicked off YouTube. But, yeah, so we've got a lot of Mary Sue-like stories coming down. The fall of 2018 is going to be insane with Transformer stuff everywhere. It's going to be cool over here because they're not doing much of it with Michael Bay anymore. So we're going to do it over here. So this is what Michael Bay should have been doing. Taking a bunch of fan fiction and actually, like, make animated versions of fan fiction stories that weren't meant to be, but are written like scripts, so why not? Yeah, cool. We'll see how well that goes. It's up for debate whether that even's going to work. Yeah, we probably also need a second camera for fun, and for a second unit photography on this and a Chimera. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. But this month I'm utterly broke. So yes, and there are no alt-right trolls trying to fire me from, yeah. Yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, this is an update, and yeah, now you know about Silicon Valley Comic Con being next August and Fanime being in May of next year. I would think that even Mark's Cards would think that the Valentine to the fans for Star Trek will definitely be Chimera, and it'll be 2019 at latest. Anyway, that flipping in the background is not the camera, it is a fan going